Since the release of The Last of Us Part 2 in 2020, it garnered a lot of hate and backlash from fans and the community. The game was a bit decisive to say the least. However, Neil decided to release the original uncut version of the story. No more golf clubs, no more flashbacks, just good old-fashioned Last of Us. You know what? Maybe that's a little too much, Neil. Well, there it is, everyone. The creative genius of Neil's writing. In today's video, I'm playing through Ellie's section of The Last of Us Part 2, but as Joel. Thanks to a mod I found on Nexus Mods. The link for the mod will be in the description below. Also, quick heads up, this mod currently only works for Ellie's part of the game. I also can't melee anyone, so I'm stuck with guns and other equipment. It does crash from time to time, so I'll have to switch back to Ellie occasionally. So, let's see how the original version of this game plays out. Just as Juckman definitely intended. I hope you enjoy. The game opens up with Joel visiting Ellie before the day ends. You remember how Ellie asked Joel to sing for her in the first game? Well, we finally kept that promise to her.
Bet you won't laugh.
That didn't suck.
Next thing you know, Joel finally wakes up from a 4-year nap, and somehow has an age of the day.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
Woken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No.
Now he's awkwardly trying to fit in with the kids? Bless him. Then Dina and Joel decide to bond the only way mature adults know how to. Relentlessly pelting a single child with snowballs. Teamwork. Hell yeah. Eventually you make it to the ranch and ride out with Dina. Starting a wholesome journey together with Dina and Ellie. Oh, I mean Joel. Definitely Joel. Quick disclaimer here. Again, Abby's section won't be in this video. The Joel mod doesn't work with her, but I do hear the creators working on updates for this Joel as Abby update. Don't quote me. So this is just regular Abby gameplay, so goodbye for now. Oof. Back to Joel.
Impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other. Okay.
Man, seeing Joel and Dina talk about the dating life is something else. Like, I never thought I'd witness this conversation, but here we are. It honestly adds so much to Joel's character arc. I mean, this is the guy who murdered countless people. Now he's out here giving relationship advice. That is growth. I do really hope Ellie shows up at one point, though it just doesn't feel right without her. Anyways, after we reach the lookout, Joel has to find the tower, but the world's completely empty, and somehow he can see it, like actually perceive the emptiness. It's terrifying.
I was thinking of inviting Joel to watch a movie.
Look, I get it. Joel's been through a lot, alright? Sometimes he talks in the third person. Just let him be, okay? Then I hit my first encounter with the infected, and this is what I mean. Joel can't stealth grab them at all. So yeah, just straight up shoot them in the head. There's no other way. Also, I want to point out something. Joel feels insanely fast in this, but honestly he's not actually moving faster. It's just because Ellie's model's smaller, so the world is built around her proportions. When you play as Joel, who's bulkier, it feels like you're sprinting at warp speed, but you're not. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, one more thing actually, Joel doesn't make any footstep sounds. Like none. I think bro's a vampire.
Later.
So once I make it to the supermarket, I have to take them all out by just straight up shooting them. Unfortunately, there's just no other option. Thankfully though, there's a ton of ammo laying around, so it's not really a problem. I'm basically locked and loaded for the rest of the section. The library area is nearing the end of something, but I'll let it play out when we reach it. Not gonna lie, this whole scene is really cozy and wholesome. But Joel discovers the green for the first time despite being a full-grown adult. Okay, I'm sure Joel.
It's weed. That's a lot of dead weed.
To pass the time, Joel and Dina smoke up a little bit and not think about any infected or any hunters.
Scale of 1 to 10.
You know what? Maybe this model was not a bad idea. What the hell? No. Turn back. Never mind, Yale. Never mind. What is this? Next up, we take control of Abby, but before that, let's tie up some loose ends. There we go. Joel and Ellie are now living peacefully with a little life. Okay, back to Dina and Joel. Wait, what the hell is that? Is that Joel's body? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to blur that one out. Jesus. Anyway. We officially reached everyone's favorite moment in the game. I know it's a tough scene to watch, but remember, this is Neil's original version of the story. So let's rewind the clock for a second. Wait. Not that again. Now back to Joel and Dina's adventure. After casually purchasing our own grave, just in case, we return home, grab our gear, and start heading towards Seattle. So yes, confirm Joel is a demi-vampire, just a little bit. On the way, we hit the first gate, and I have to climb to let Dina through. Joel almost falls to his death here, but thankfully the pillar's collision detection comes to the rescue. Also, can we just take a second to appreciate the rope physics? It's still top tier. It's small details but really well done and surprisingly fun to mess with. Since it's been a while since I played Last of Us Part 2, I spent some time exploring the area, so I won't show everything here. I wanted to have some fun myself.
Wasn't Joel all about
Coffee!
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
Tastes like burnt shit.
Oh, and Dina, you're dead wrong. Coffee's amazing. Take that back. Joel and Dina eventually make it to the music store, and honestly, it's a great scene. Probably one of the most memorable in the game. Although Joel's hand does clip to the guitar here, which kind of ruins the immersion. Also, yeah, no music. This is copyrighted to hell. Later in the downtown section, we need to find fuel to power the gate up. The whole encounter isn't too bad. The one annoying issue is with this mod is you can't melee. Even trying to shove infected off you, it just doesn't register. Still not a bad section overall, just a little hard. After that, we reach the gate and officially wrap up downtown. And of course, we get ambushed by Dina. During the next fight, Joel has a breakdown, decides school isn't for him, and vents his frustration on the Wolf members. Just the Wolf members, I promise, no one else, okay? So we keep pushing through the city and Dina thinks she sees someone. Dina, there's literally no one there. So that was probably one of Bill's stupid traps. Wait, wrong game.
Look, Tommy.
Wait, what? Yeah, not kidding. Joel's completely unhinged at this point. He's lost his damn mind. A bit later, we arrive at the news station. I'm not sure if any of the satellites are working anymore, but okay. Inside, we find a few bodies hanging around. No, it's not Tommy. He's the horse now.
Look, Tommy.
And surprise, surprise, the Wolf members show up. Time to run. The subway section was actually pretty easy. I just let the clickers take care of some of the Wolf members and snuck through the rest. Nice and quiet. And with that, we shut it all down. No more sculpting Pokemon cards. You guys are adults.
Ellie, your mask.
Yeah, it's completely off. What the hell are you talking about? Finally, day one is about to end, and we reach the theater, which will be our safe spot throughout the game. Then Dina needs to tell us something.
I think I'm pregnant.
Please don't be mine. Please don't be mine.
Don't worry, it's not yours.
Okay, good. That would have been a little weird. To end the day, we turn the power on and play our 6th strength. Well, kinda. And this ends day 1. Hold up, something crazy just happened while recording this video and nearing the end of it. Remember when I said this? Quick disclaimer here. Again, Abby's section won't be in this video. The Joel mod doesn't work with her, but I do hear the creators working on updates for this Joel as Abby update. Don't quote me. I did actually find another mod that actually can swap out the skin with Abby. This means I was able to play the Abby section with good old Joel. Since the mod is an early alpha, it's not an Nexus mods. I'll have it in the description below for further explanation on the mod itself. So yeah, back to the video. I have no idea why Joel is dreaming about any of this. Honestly, I think the guy is just a full-blown narcissist at this point. Yep, Joel's officially lost it. For whatever reason, when I jump off the dinosaur, I end up in the back rooms. And then somehow when I pick up the helmet, it ends up in Joel's back door. Yeah, I don't get it either. But in some weird way, it all makes perfect sense to me. Anyway, we finally snap out of that fever dream and get back on track. Off we go. Now tell me, why does this look like that washroom scene with Eddie from Silent Hill 2? Just slightly less disgusting. So we make it to Hillcrest, and honestly, this area was a breeze. I just ran past through everything and stealthed my way through most of it. Then the first encounter here finally felt like Joel's first solo brawl. And watching him crawl around like that was pure bliss. I make it to the door and barely squeeze through. Honestly, not bad. We grab the green dumpster just like the first game, but a little bit faster here. Joel cleans his hands here because honestly, I think basic hygiene is a must in the apocalypse. For some reason, Joel and this infected danced it out a little bit, but hey, I don't judge. As I ran through the wolf area and jumped this ledge, a familiar face showed up.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
A classic bait and switch. Thank you very much, Kojima. Just a bit after Joel and Jesse commit tons of traffic violations. Yeah, that one job again. Well, and there goes Joel. Bye-bye. So we crash out, we make it back to the theater safe and sound, and time to head back to bed to the dream world. Nope, never mind, feels wrong, let's go back. Yeah, Dina might be infected here. I can't wait to hear those whistles. Much later on, I encountered my first fight with the stalkers here, and I went to run away because I was just too damn lazy. Although I did get caught a few times, and again, I was not able to press the F key. Well, because, I don't know, just the mod. So I died. I then decided, fine, I'll just kill them, whatever. Try my best to leave the building, for only to go swimming with the stalker. How fun. Me and my stalker can have so much fun, never mind, it's dead. So we go down the drains, and somehow end up in the back rooms. I hope this isn't level 173, I really do. Then finally, we make it to the Whistlers, everyone's favorite. Yeah, Joel takes a nasty hit, but my man is completely unfazed. Damn, man. During my fight with the Seraphites, I found this playing card, and it's a bit ironic, don't you think? Much later on, as we were near the hospital, I got a request from Xbox HQ, and they told me to stop people from modding the PS Vita. So I mean, sure, I did just that. Remember, never emulate your games. So when I open the door, we are nearing the end of Nora. I mean, her life, by the way.
You, Nora?
As I make it to Nora, she somehow runs at the speed of light. Like, holy shit. Hello, Nora. So we patiently and politely ask her where Abby is, and nothing bad happens at all. Well, here we are. We finally made it. The final day with Joel. Then we get to play Joel again and again. Unfortunately, nothing too notable happened here in day 3 till the end. Most of it was just running through and going through some of the encounters, which were not bad at all. Near the middle of the day, we decided it's best to separate with Jesse. Oh boy, Joel looks pissed. This is one of the best encounters in this game. I honestly love the level design here. Once I kill most of them, I try my best to start the boat and get the hell out of here. After that, I near the end of this day, and boy, is that a nasty one. We end up paying Owen and Mel a visit just to speak with them, that's all. We then sleep away the pain and say goodbye to our friend group for now. Well, Joel joins another group for some reason. Yeah, he just straight up joins the other one. It's a new day, I'm feeling fresh, coffee in hand, ready to dive into Joel's backstory. Our journey begins with the search for Joel's dad, and this is where things immediately go off the rails. The game bugs out mid cutscene, and instead of progressing, I'm just standing there vibing, while our dad explains the lore of Chris Chan. Even weirder, Jerry looks exactly like that one rope guy from those old CD-ROM Zelda games. It's oddly specific, but it fits. I'm pushing through a bush, and Joel suddenly starts panicking like he just saw the 14 million timelines where Abby swings the club in every single one.
How long have you known?
I'm your dad. Because I care about both of you.
After a few cutscenes, we're told to gather supplies and prep for the trip to Home Depot. But as soon as I step out, boom, soft lock. Eventually, we make it to the depot, and it feels a little off. Joel's hanging around the group that straight up hate him. Nothing major happens here, just clear out some of the infected to unlock a door, and once I do, Joel celebrates by T-posing in front of his friends. Our first encounters with the Whistlers happen on a train, and surprisingly, this fight is actually really fun. Yep, another glitch. And finally exit the first zone with this new squad. Adventure awaits. Joel returns to the Wolf base and finds out a bunch of their people got wiped out. And honestly, Joel definitely knows who did it. I'm sure he does. We head over to Isaac, who's somehow holding a meeting in a washroom with another dude. I have no idea what's happening here. Next, we have a very special bonding moment with our best pal, Owen. Poor guy's clearly lost, but hey, at least he and Joel can trauma bond together.
Look, Tommy.
After their little heart-to-heart, we snap back to reality with Manny.
Let's get off the roof before someone sees it.
Shortly after, we split up, leaving Joel on his own. Finally, a solo Joel section. Pretty cool. We sneak our way through a ruined building, making our way to the top floor without much trouble. We hit another set piece, and it's absolutely nuts. The level of detail here is insane. The verticality is everywhere, with gunfights raining down above and below. It's overwhelming. It took me a bit to get through, but I finally survived the fight. Then I slide down the hill, and of course, I get captured by the Whistlers. Great. Oh god, here comes another fever dream. Next thing I know, Joel and Owen are in some sort of weird shooting contest to see who can hit the most targets. I win obviously, but who the hell's Abby? Then things slow down just a tad. We sit down for a cozy cup of coffee, real wholesome vibes, until Joel suddenly asks where his brother is. What?
I found Joel's brother.
Owen, my man, I'm right in front of you.
You might not know where Joel is.
He knows what Joel's done.
Now we're back to reality again. What a way to return. I forgot to mention, since this is a different mod, the combat system actually works this time, so that's a win. Once I open up the fence, Lev immediately gets tackled by a giant. For some reason, Joel being Joel, he takes his sweet time showing up. He eventually swoops his razor sharp nails, and together we bring the giant down. This whole section is basically a horde mode. You're just stuck waiting for Lev and Yara to open the door, and I honestly forgot how long you're trapped here for. But it felt like 10 minutes later, they finally pop open the car and save Joel. Joel heads out to check on Owen, which kicks off the infamous boat scene. You know the one. This next area, you can just sprint right through it, and that's exactly what I did. So now we're back with Owen. Good old Owen. You see, the thing is, Joel and him go way back, so it's nice to see some friendly vibes for once. Owen makes a solid point here. In the end, they're no different from the Seraphites. Everyone's just wait, what's happening? No, not again, not again. Why, Joel? Why? Alright, after that nightmare fuel of a scene, Joel tries to make it better by bringing Yara to the WLF. Easy there, Joel. What are you doing, man? Now we're on a supply run for Yara, but Joel decides to randomly T-pose like a legend. Second half of this day really drags on. Not much actually happens near the end of day 2. The highlight is probably the boss fight and the bridge scene.
What a fucking...
Not that one. At one point we have to cross this sketchy bridge, but Joel's old man knees give out and he dies. Wait a second. Remember, Joel can't die in this version of the story. Joel's bringing it on back. All right, back to the journey. And of course, we fall into the pool to break our fall. Classic.
Got your present.
Why is Joel's hitbox so damn weird? After the hotel, we are near the end of day 2, and all we have to do is walk in the WLF camp and take the med kit. Easy, right? Okay, wow, that actually was easy. Oh, hey, look, it's the last PS Vita user. So we enter the off-limit area of the hospital, turn the power on, and take the med kit. Well, not quite. Alright, Rat King time. I love this fight. This whole fight is really intense, and to be honest, I find it quite difficult, just because how easy it is to die and get spotted. After draining my guns, the king is down. We almost kill Love, and this ends day 2. After taking on the king, we head back to the base and hand over the medkit. Hopefully all that effort pays off and Yara pulls through. But before we head out again, yeah, we're playing with the dog. Let's get it.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us. In dear God's name, please.
You're a good person.
Hell yeah. Not long after, Love decides to leave the aquarium to find his mom. This is a bad decision.
By staying here and fixing the fucking sailboat.
Abby, you're gonna regret letting him stay here alone. So we do need a boat to reach the island, but first, we do have a few encounters to push through. They're not too difficult, but this section is a major turning point. Before we approach the boardwalk, sniper shots will ring out in the distance. And who shows up to help? Manny. The goal here is simple, don't get shot as we move toward the walkway. This whole section is basically a callback to the sniper moment with Sam and Henry from the first game. I eventually reach the parking garage, which connects to the sniper's lookout. Once I get on top, I can't shake the feeling this guy looks familiar. We charge at him and boom, Manny's down. Finally! And surprise, surprise, it's Tommy. Wait, why is he trying to kill Joel? Doesn't matter. He ends up going for a swim. See ya, Tommy. We finally take the boat and land on the Seraphite island. And man, I forgot how impressive the level design is here. Every encounter really pushes you to use stealth until they spot me, of course. Then it's just pure chaos. But later, I actually played smart for once, sneak my way to the fence, and reach Lev's mom. Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, thank God.
I hate this part. Yara and Lev are some of the best written characters in this game. So it is a shame to see Yara die. And of course, because this is Last of Us, something awful happens. Joel, he just peace out entirely.
Those were your fucking people. You're my people.
With no time to grieve, we go full rampage mode, carrying through WLF soldiers, and once we're all down, we reach the final stretch of day 3. The horse shot, pure cinema. I mean, look at this, man. Come on. We make it to the barn, we save Lev, and manage to get a smile out of this guy's face. Then it's onto the boat, and we finally escape the hell that was this island. Joel and Lev go watch a movie together because they've earned it, let's be honest here. But it's not over. Time for some revenge on Tommy. Yeah, I remember what you did, you piece of shit. By the way, Jesse dies. Wait, is that our clone? Now I'm confused. Who's the real Joel here? Screw your dam. And here it is. Joel versus Joel. One of the most intense scenes in this entire game. And guess who wins? Joel. Joel's kind of a psychopath. Like, honestly, chill out, man. Then he brutally kills Dina.
She's pregnant. Good.
Wait, she's still alive? Okay. The whole part just feels wrong after everything just happened. But then we get this random burst of wholesomeness. Seriously, I can't wait to see how HBO pulls this off in season 5. Beautiful sunset.
Who's here? Just come inside.
Hey, Tommy's alive?
We're taking some time apart.
Are you good, Dina? Anyways, after all that, we cut back to the other Joel one last time. Actually, scratch that, back to regular Joel. Now we're at the very final area of the game, just before the final Joel moment. We end up freeing a group of slaves.
She's bit. Keep back. Don't put that fucking thing in me.
Wait, what bite mark? Then out of nowhere, Joel wants to fight this random woman. I don't get it. So we take her down, we get hit with a flashback of himself, and ultimately, bring her life. Bringing this fight and Joel's arc to an end. For now, maybe in part 3, we'll see. We get one last touching moment with other Joel.
I was supposed to die in that hospital. My life would have fucking mattered.
Yep.
And that wraps up The Last of Us Part 2 with Joel. What an emotional ride it's been. Going forward, I really do hope more mods come out now that this PC port is fresh. It's been a wild experience playing through it this way. There was tons of bugs, tons of crashing, all while recording this. But in the end, everything came together really well. I'm really gonna miss this, I'm not gonna lie. So if this video gave you a laugh, or if you enjoyed watching this madness, feel free to subscribe or like if you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.